So I might be overthinking this a tad too much, but I'm looking ahead of the Wolves versus Thunder matchup, right? And I'm on my laptop, I'm scrolling. I'm like, fuck it, let me go see the previous games, right? So now they played 4 times, the series even, 2-2. The two games, let's say, the two games that the Wolves lost, right? They didn't lose no more than by 8, right? So let's note that, right? So OKC didn't win by more than 8. Wolves didn't lose by more than 8. So let's keep that in mind, right? Now the first game, the Timberwolves was fully loaded. OKC was without Alex Caruso. The Thunder did take that one home. That was the beginning. That wasn't really the beginning of the season. That was kind of like it was the beginning of the season. That was kind of like before Christmas. Well, I can look it up. I don't even got to guess. So it was right before New Year's. It was the 31st they played. That was the first time they matched up. Thunder took that one 113, 105. I think Shea dropped 40 that game. Shea definitely dropped 40 that game. Others contributed. The next time they played was right before All-Star. Let's keep this in note. Dante was hurt. Julius Randle was hurt as well. Let's get some more light. Julius Randle was hurt as well, and I think, and let me just double check on this before I just get to spewing out stuff. I think Gobert was out as well for the Wolves. Again, Alex Caruso, he was out too, so no excuse there. Yeah, so Gobert was out too. So he was out. Dante, Gobert, and Julius. Nas dropped 27-14 that game. Had 7 assists. AE did play. I don't think he had much though. That was a Nas game though. That was the second time they played. That was right before All-Star. The Wolves took that one, like I said. They played right after All-Star. The 23rd of February. Thunder took that by 7. So that was a pretty close one. Julius Randle, Rudy Gobert, and Dante DiVincenzo was out again. So let's keep that noted. And the last time they played before before they met each other, they finna meet each other now coming up Tuesday, May 20th. They went into OT. Wolves won by 3. Let me look up some stats. Yeah, Wolves was out Dante. Wolves was out Julius again. Jaden McDaniels dropped 27. Nas had 22. AE had 17. But he did have 13 rebounds, so he was out hustling people, I guess, that day. Shea almost dropped 40 again. Like I said, OKC did win at OT by 2. So they 2-2 going into the series. Me personally, the 2 games, because they went 1-1 without Rudy Gobert, Dante. Well, was it 2 games? It might be 2 games. The 2 games that they did go out with them, they didn't lose more than by 7. So, OKC needs some rest. They just went Game 7. They just blew the Nuggets the fuck out. But OKC definitely needs some rest because they got a lot to deal with coming up with AEW. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I said, just going over some of these stats, it was close games. My prediction, I'm going with the Wolves, bro. I don't know. Wolves was there last year, back to back. AE smelt it before, he tasted it before. I think he kind of preserved some of that energy too as well. Like his last series, going against Stephen, he was a factor for sure. Let me not say this, but it wasn't like, okay, this is the AE series. You get what I'm saying? Like, he was definitely a factor, but it was like everybody contributed. Like, he didn't have to do nearly as too much as he did last year going against the Nuggets in the semifinals on a way to go play Dallas and, Luka and Kyrie and them. So you got to experience AE coming in, so he knowing what he need to do out the gate. You get what I'm saying? This is the finals. He been here before. Nas and them been there before. Julius Randle, he got something to prove this year. Y'all see that boy? He hooping. Big Jew hooping. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. Big Jew is hooping right now. Dante, he consistent. You get what I'm saying? I mean, he there. You get what I'm saying? He good, solid defender. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying he. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, long story short, um, I like the Wolves, bro. I like the Wolves, but let me not dismiss. You know what I'm saying? The Thunder. They did 4-0 Ja now. Ja talking about he had him figured out. I don't know about that. I ain't gonna go that far. But they 4-0 Ja now. Put him to bed. Sent him to Cancun. They just took the Thunder to. I mean, they just took the Nuggets to Game 7. Well, the Nuggets took them to Game 7. Honestly, I don't know if Gordon wasn't hurt. Michael Porter hurt. He hobbled. Jamal, he hobbled. It was just Jokic out there tonight. I'm just be honest. And them boys got 40 ball. So yeah. And you know they had a hard time with him. I'm not saying like OKC was just supposed to just push over him. No, because they ain't no pushovers. They did win one. You get what I'm saying? You gotta respect who in front of you. But at the same time, you only can play who in front of you. So Hobble and all, they did slay the dragon. But with that being said, they got to deal with AE now. Me personally, I think they got the personnel to deal with AE. I'm not saying it's just, but it overwhelming odds or anything like that. Honestly, it's 50-50 this series. Let me just back that up by saying, let's look it up actually. OKC, so let's look them up today. Let's look them up right now. We can. That ain't the right one. Blah, blah, blah. Well, the Thunder did just win, so maybe I'm kind of jumping the gun here, but no, I'm not jumping the gun. Usually, you can track some odds. Like, all right. Whatever. No injuries. I'm going over to everybody reports and shit like that. No injuries and nobody now like that. I don't know how to necessarily read the odds. They're giving it to me, bro, but I don't know. Over, under, I don't know. I don't really know how to. Once I learn how to read it, bro, I'll come back with a better assumption, but I just feel like AE and them gonna handle the business. That's just how I feel. So we'll see. I could be wrong. This is just kind of like a quick little video I had set up on my phone. Just real quick, something like that, because I'm tired of sitting back just watching everybody else's video. I got a lot to say too. As the time comes, I'm gonna be more professional. I'm gonna come, have better audio, stuff like that. But for now, I'm gonna give it to y'all how I can right now, because I just got too much in store. You get what I'm saying? So I wanna kind of like share it. You get what I'm saying? So appreciate it.